All right, guys, Greg and I are headed out to the goat pens. We're going to clean out the old straw, old bedding from the winter, because it's almost time for the goats to start kidding, and you know, of course, we got to do the boys too. So Greg's getting the tools that we need, and we're going to head out and start trying to do that. I really have no idea how long that's going to take. Golly, I hate it when we have to do this. This is one of the things that I don't like, getting old bedding out, because sometimes it can be pretty nasty. We got to get all this out. Some of this, it smells like boy goats over here. It's pretty nasty right here. So we're gonna get started on this, and honestly, this one's gonna be easier than the other one because this one's smaller. There are more female goats, so their shelter's bigger. So anyway, we're gonna get this over with and then move on over to the other one. Okay, we've been cleaning out for a minute. It's nasty looking and it smells like buck. So yeah, we've been working on this for a minute and getting close to getting done on the buck side. I've got to come up with a different method. This is like, so this that we're standing on right here is wet because it's been raining a lot. Like it's gonna be wet. And then inside there, what we're getting out is from them using the bathroom in their shelter, the peeing and the pooping inside the shelter. And I'm sure some of it is maybe some water's getting in through the rain, flowing into it in some places. I don't know, but so even what we're standing on the outside is wet and gooey, and then getting up this nastiness inside, it's just not a fun job. So yeah, I've got to think of a different way to do this rather than letting it go all winter, picking a spring day to clean it out, because I don't like this. Okay, we've got this cleaned out, and I don't know if you can tell, it is muddy. It's real muddy through here. It doesn't smell as bad as it did, but it is pretty rank. For those of y'all who are not familiar with bucks, they stink. They are pretty nasty. They pee on everything. They pee on their faces and on their chin because they think it smells good. And apparently the girls think it smells good too. But the Bucks shelter, Bucks cage is always the worst for me. So I'm glad to have this cleaned out. We're just gonna let it air out. We're gonna put the Bucks on this side, because really for today I might even put some diluted bleach water in here, and let them stay over here for a while. Of course, before we put anybody back over here, it'll be overnight, and I will add some bedding there a little bit, you know, and so they'll be good. I've done this before. I don't know if it helps or not with coccidia, but makes me feel better. So yeah, next move is to get the Bucks over here. And I told you this is a temporary shelter, and I didn't tell you why, and I'm not going to tell you why yet. But if you're following Catching Up with the Walkers or Walker Farm Fam, you might have heard what's going to happen, because Cassie mentioned it over there. So if you're watching them, you might know what's going to happen over here. And if you do, go ahead and leave that in the comment below. I caught one.
Like I say,
come on.
It's just like River.
That was fast. Now Chase is gonna know that, hey, we're trying to catch. Just hang on just a second.
He's like, you think I'm stupid?
What's up, buddy? Stay there. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come here. Wonder Goat. I thought there was something there. We got this one over. Then we got you over. You trim your feet. We need to trim your feet. Making me, you forcing me. Now, doesn't he? Oh, did I just do that? There's you some food. You gotta act like you don't want them. You're not interested. Look, did you see that?
No.
Why don't you talk your brother into coming here? Come here. Here, Chase. There you go. There you go. Here, can I get some? Go get it, Chase. He's gonna eat it. Rocky. Did you get stuck?
He looks up at you. Oh.
You gonna come pick him up? Look at that. Is it going?
Yes.
Ow. Ow, 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 ow.
Trade off.
Hey, don't use that horn though. Because he heard it one time.
Come on. You ready?
Who, me?
Him.
He's
It's gotta be quick. You ready?
Hey, pick his feet all the way up, remember?
Yeah. Set. Go! I don't think you touched my shirt.
I think he did. I think you're gonna have to take a bath tonight.
I will.
You lie. You don't take baths.
I take showers.
Okay, we got them both over here. Oh, I guess I'll give them the food, huh?
Yeah.
They need a food bowl anyway. Come on, guys. Come on. Although it's not time to eat. And we need water for them.
There y'all go.
That's rude, Chase.
Yeah.
Okay, that'll give this time to air out and dry out. Oh, hi, buddy. What? How am I supposed to pet you down there? How?
Come here, River. River. Caleb, hi. Oh, hi, buddy. Hi. Oh, hi.
Bunch of fat goats. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch in here. This is much bigger. Okay. I got all of this out of in here. And Greg is filling the wheelbarrow up and taking it out to the very back and dumping it. Luckily, this was not as hard as the boys was. It wasn't as wet, but the big thing is, well, I guess the wet had a lot to do with it. But the big thing is that it doesn't smell nearly as bad as the bug pen did. What, River? I'm trying to talk here. Okay. Oh yeah, my face is real red. It is hot. It's hot. I don't know. It's 50 something degrees, which is usually not warm enough for me. That's why I have this this hoodie on, which I have on a lot. Put it, River. We have to put the stuff up here so they won't get to them, and then she still finds it. So anyway, yeah, I'm hot now. I don't need a hoodie now, but I don't want to set it down somewhere for a goat to get.
Rain, can you, like, leave it alone?
I am super hot. This is Pebbles. She was one of the 4 little ones that we had last year. She was the tiniest one. If you go back to about this time last year when Onyx had babies, we don't have Onyx anymore. We sold Onyx, but she had quads, and Pebbles right there was one of them, and she was actually one of the smaller ones, if not the smallest one out of the 4. So, and now this year she's gonna have babies, and I can't wait to see what her or this one has. This one doesn't have a name, but this other one is Rain's baby. And are you not getting enough attention? Are you not getting enough attention? Come here. Rain, I see you. Come here, Pebbles. Come here, Pebbles. There's River. Oh, Rain, that's rude. Rain, get out of here. Go on. How many you got in there, River? 2, 3, 4, 5? Caleb. I am just gonna go in here and see where the birds are laying their eggs. We've got as of yesterday, look at this turkey doing its thing. As of yesterday, we had 3 using that nesting box that we put up. And I see 4 eggs out on the nasty ground. And I see no straw, but 5 eggs in here. So we're getting better. There's 1, 2, 3. Those will go to the dogs. But yeah, we went from, well, the first day 1 laid in there, and then 3 laid, and now we've got 5. That's pretty cool. I think we're gonna get another one of these and set it right there, or probably over here away from this perch, just in the corner there, so we have 2. And that way we'll have 2 nesting boxes so that everybody will have room. They're too small for the turkeys to get into lay. The turkeys have not started laying yet. It is March. Today's March the 10th. I think they start laying in like April and May. I'm not for sure about that. If you know, please leave that in the comments below. But I think it's still a little early, and these guys are just now old enough to lay. So, looking around for more eggs, and I don't see any. So that's cool. So as I'm passing the traps that we have for the predators, I wanted to tell you guys that we did end up catching 2 raccoons. We're keeping the traps set because I feel like there's more to be gotten. But yeah, we did get 2, and so I'm pretty happy about that. I just don't know when it's done. I don't know when we don't have the traps or don't need the traps.